Hello, welcome to my meditation. I am just delighted that you have joined us. And this is Healing Meditations, and my name is Deborah Baker. And so let's take 3 really nice deep breaths, becoming mindful of our breathing and settling into this meditation. I suggest that you make your exhale a little longer than your inhale. And one more, nice and deep, all the way down to your toes. And let's have the idea that we are breathing in peace and joy and infinite love, and releasing anything that no longer serves us, releasing anything that might get in the way of our experiencing love. So my guides have suggested that this meditation is sort of a continuation of last week's, and that we are going to focus on love and loving ourselves, allowing ourselves to be loved, feeling infinite love. And so let's love our bodies by allowing them to relax. Imagine like someone pouring a pitcher of relaxation over the top of your head, and it just soaks all the way into the very center of your body. So your brain is receiving this sense of peace. It's calming down its activity. It's slowing down your neck and shoulders sinking down, neck growing a little longer. Feel that peaceful energy soaking into your heart space. Just take it in, love, peace, contentment. And then feel that peace continue to move through your heart, down your arms, to your hands, your fingertips, tips of your thumbs, through your torso. Allow your tummy to relax, no stress or tension, release all fear. Your pelvis, your tailbone, your hips, all the way to your pelvic floor, down your legs to the soles of your feet. And let's take a moment to tune into whatever all of our spirit guides, guardian angels have to say. So my sister asked me, don't you ever have any silence in your meditations? So this is for you, Beth. A moment of silence. And if you're not in the practice of tuning into what your spirit guides, guardian angels have to say to you on a regular basis, I suggest that you start it with just seconds, moments. What is mine to do next? And so, I ask that. I ask it with clients, of course, and with myself, and during these meditations. And we've been through a lot in our country, in the United States, and perhaps things are settling down. Let's affirm that. Things are settling down. And so as you feel this energy soaking into your heart space, I invite you to let go of any concerns that you have. Let go of any sadness. Let go of any discontentment. And here's a big one. let's let go of our perception that someone else might disapprove of us. First of all, probably they don't. Probably they're thinking about something completely different from what we think they're thinking about. Probably they're not even thinking about us and thinking of disapproval for choices we've made, things we've said or done or not said or done. And so let's take this nice deep breath and let go of, first of all, the idea that someone does disapprove of us. And then secondly, and more importantly, the idea that we are here to please others. My guides are telling me that if this is personal, so I'm not pointing the finger at anybody but myself, that a lot of times the angst in my heart space, the unsettled feeling is because I think someone doesn't approve of me, or I think that I'm not measuring up to someone else's expectations of myself. And if that sounds familiar to you, stick around, because I'm going to listen to what my guides have to say about that, about we are infinite souls, and we came here to have our own human experiences. Our infinite souls came here, landed in these bodies, chose these bodies, chose these personalities, our families, our major life events, our friends, for us. Sure, we interact with others, and we'd love to be in loving relationships and bring joy to others. I don't know anybody who doesn't like to bring joy to others. But bringing joy to others and living for their approval are two different things. And so the approval is, I just did this act of kindness for someone. I approve of myself. So let's just take a moment, another nice deep breath, and send love and approval to ourselves. When I grew up, there wasn't a lot of approval around, with the exception of at school. If I did, if I got the good grades, there was approval. But for the most part, it didn't feel like there was much. And so I didn't learn how to give it to myself. And I would imagine most people of our generation and other generations as well are not taught how to approve of themselves. And the solution lies in our infinite souls. We do know how to approve of ourselves. We do know how to love, honor, and respect ourselves. But the information is tucked away inside our souls. So let's allow it to come out. Let's allow ourselves to access our infinite wisdom, to learn what our hearts need from us. Because other people can love you infinitely, but unless you love yourself, you block the reception of that love. So let's know that we hold the key to loving ourselves in our thoughts and in our souls. Our souls want to remind us that we are infinite beings. And when we remember our truest essence, when we remember that we are the stuff of which God is made, we are God expressing, we are divine energy. And when we remember that, it's easy to love at least that part of ourselves. So imagine that infinite part of you is filling up your heart space. You have found the key, unlocked the door, and are allowing that infinite, unconditional love to flow into your heart. And because our hearts and our minds are intimately and infinitely connected, as you feel that unconditional love filling your heart, I suggest you allow it to create affirmations in your mind. I am infinitely lovable. I don't have to please anyone else to be lovable. I don't need anyone else's approval to know that I am a beautiful soul having a human experience. Because the approval that I already have in my DNA is the approval of the infinite, of God. The one presence and the one power is expressing right here, right now, as me. And so the next time you find yourself having this moment of, does that person disapprove of me? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Or is there something I'm supposed to say or do? Let's make a commitment to stop, open that door, allow the love of the infinite to fill our hearts, and know that as long as we feel that we are aligned with our higher selves, that we are aligned with who we are, who we really are, then whether or not the other person approves or disapproves of us is all about them. Because God approves of you. God loves you, accepts you, celebrates you. You are celebrated by the divine. Remember last week when we visited Planet Us, or Planet You? Let's go back for a moment to Planet You and feel that unconditional love and acceptance from all of your spirit guides, guardian angels. Feel that approval. Feel that sense that you are a beautiful soul. And it doesn't matter if you exercised today, or you ate well, or you're going to eat well, or you got enough sleep, or any of those human things. You are a beautiful soul. And all of the human stuff is temporary. And because it's temporary, let's make the most of it. Let's agree to stop beating ourselves up, to stop looking outside of ourselves for what is already innately there, which is love, acceptance, and approval. I invite you to think along with me. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. I am an infinite soul having a human experience. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am. And I allow the energy of the infinite to flow into my heart space, to flow into my heart space, to fill my heart with love. And when our hearts are filled with love for ourselves, it automatically oozes out to everyone else. Think about the last time you were in a really good mood. Perhaps you were going around humming to yourself and maybe smiling to yourself. Take a moment and smile to yourself right now. Like you have the secret of the universe. Because you do. The secret is that you are whole and perfect, exactly as you are right now. So remember how when you're in a good mood, it rubs off on the people around you. It does. So take in your own good mood. Allow the infinite to fill you with, to fill your sense, your perception, because you're already full of infinite unconditional love. It's a matter of allowing our perceptions to realize it. Allow your mind, allow your personality to accept that you are whole and perfect, exactly as you are. And let's take another moment now to ask our spirit guides, guardian angels, is there something else I need to know for this day? Is there a word, perhaps an image, a message? Let's just take a moment, another moment in silence. I invite you to write your word down when you're finished and refer to it throughout the day. The word I got was peace. And so I really set the intention to be peace to everyone that I encounter today. To not get caught up in the angst of today. And I've been trying to record this meditation for well over an hour, and Mercury goes in retrograde, I think this weekend, but often it trips me up. It gets into the details of my life, and so what I suggest is that you give yourself more time for whatever it is you need to do, and be patient with yourself. And know that you are a beautiful, beautiful soul. You are love expressing. And my heart and soul connect with your heart and soul. The infinite soul, the infinite presence in me honors and connects with and respects the infinite presence in you. Namaste.